Hello everybody, how are you? It's Sabrina Henny Live, it's afternoon tea time. I might steam up my glasses. But anyway, let me know where you guys are tuning in from. It's very chilly today in South Carolina. It totally is. And I had to get out my jacket. So I was out in Leesville today. And actually, that land is under contract. I know a lot of people called about it. The 1.84 acres in Leesville. And it's under contract. So anyway, some nice people that I actually showed the land to out there. It's so weird, but we were talking about our favorite books, and they didn't realize I was an author, so I gave them a copy of my book. But they were a big fan of Wayne Dyer, and so I was like, well, you know what? It's been a long time. I have his book, The Shift, and it's been a long time since I actually read any of his books. But I was like, well, maybe there's something in here I need to know, that type thing. Whenever I feel directed a certain way, then I go that way if needed. And so as I was talking to this individual, they're like, yeah, and he's got a movie, The Shift. And I'm like, well, I didn't know he had a movie. I didn't know that. And he's been dead for quite some time. And I'm just, I was like, why didn't I know that? And so anyway, he says you need to be, I was kind of going through this book again. And it talks about how you need meaning in your life. From ambition to meaning. Okay, sometimes we're so, and I can be like this too. I mean, I got my task list that I have to accomplish and certain things that I have to do. But do you just want to check off your little to-do list all the time and just be doing things, repetition? Or do you want to have true meaning in your life? Because, that is actually... Don't mind my dogs. But anyway, in order to be happy, you have got to attach something in your life towards meaning in your life. Hello, Terry. How are you, Terry? I hope everything's well. Don't mind my dog in the background. He's just excited about Santa Paws. So anyway, what we were talking about is Wayne Dyer's book, The Shift. And he talks about how to have meaning in your life. But, that's why certain people are happy, because you got to take time to smell the roses. If you can't take the time and smell the roses, what's the point in doing all this stuff? I mean, you've got to enjoy life and what it's about, and don't get stuck in your phone in a game when there are people there right in front of you waiting for your attention. You know what I'm saying? I mean, give someone your undivided attention. So anyway, he says the shift comes from a quantum moment that refers to Maslow's hierarchy experience. One is having clarity, surprise, benevolent, and getting away from your past. We can't beat ourselves up. Now, I have some friends that, had certain addictions that they have to combat on a daily basis. You are not your past. I am not my past. You know, I kind of wrote about my past, which is rather embarrassing. I mean, it can really be embarrassing, some of the things I've been through, and to write about it and tell the world, oh yes, I've been through this experience. It can be somewhat harsh. He also talks about when you're in a low point in your life. When you're in a low point in your life is when you must step back and let things, just allow things in your life to progress. Become detached to whatever you're attached to. Become detached and allow things to work out and process in itself. He said to allow the source to perform its magic, to stop interfering, everything will be there for you. So, whatever you're wanting, it's there. You have it. You just have to believe it's going to happen. If you want it bad enough, you have the resources. You have the teamwork to make it happen. But you have to be aware of when it does come to you that you're going to embrace it. You're going to embrace it when it comes. He says, don't die with the music still in you. Let ego die. Let ego die. And when he was talking about this, I thought about me at the stream. And what my chapter in my book is about is when I was at the stream. No ego. There's no ego in humility. There's no ego. There's no self in humility. We must connect to our passions and what drives us, and connect with that. What are your desires? What are your passions? We must reconnect to what our purpose here on this planet is, and we must serve those with our talents, with our passions. For example, in this movie, I ended up watching the movie. I had to. There was this woman, she had children, and she had a husband. And she was a born artist. She was a born artist. She could look at something and just totally draw. But when she had her family, I mean, she loves her family, that's not what I'm getting at. She loved being married and she loved her kids, but at the same time, she felt like she lost herself. She lost her dreams. She lost her whatever she was supposed to do, and therefore she felt like she no longer existed. She was only serving, but she died at the same time. We cannot die with our dreams still in us when we leave this world. We must extract our passions, our purpose, and serve those, and serve as many people as we can. And that's when things change. That's what Dr. Wayne Dyer talked about. This is the shift. When you no longer serve yourself, you serve others with your gifts. And when I think of gifts, I think, like the holiday season. I actually went shopping today and I was thinking, wow, all these cars and all this traffic for a little baby. We do all this for Christmas, for a little baby. I hope you guys are doing well. Anyway, I want you to think about your passions, your gifts. It was given to only you. And for only you can do this. No one else can live the dream that's within yourself. Anyway, let me know where you guys are tuning in from. Have an amazing Christmas. Bye-bye.